The great missionary C.T. Studd once said, "Some wish to live within the sound of church and chapel bells. I want to run a rescue shop within a yard of hell." It's such a great quote, and you probably heard a version of it a time or two in church. But what's even greater about it is he lived it. He was born into a wealthy family in the 1800s in England. His dad came to know Christ through the ministry of D.L. Moody. As a young man, he was a famous cricket player, but he felt God was calling him to the mission field, and he decided to give it all up to go to China. It's the idea of one of our sports legends walking away from the game to be a missionary for God. Many people tried to talk him out of it and said, "There's so much that needs to be done here in England, and with your fame and notoriety, you can do so much more here in England than you could ever do in China." He wouldn't listen to them. Instead, he listened to God. He went off and he lived with the Chinese. He spoke their language, dressed like them. He was so immersed in their culture, when his children came back with him, they didn't even know how to speak English. When his father died, he inherited millions. And without really thinking about it, he just prayed and gave it all away. When he was older, he wanted to go to Africa, to the Congo. But his health was so bad, no doctor would approve him to go. So he went anyways. He was part of a great revival in the Congo, but it cost him his life. At his funeral, hundreds and possibly thousands of Africans came to see him and to pay tribute to him. He literally built a rescue station at the gates of hell. The book of Jude says this in verse 23, "Save others by snatching them out of the fire. To others show mercy with fear, hating even the garment stained by the flesh." That verse sort of seems like it's saying that someone built a mission at the gates of hell to save people. But maybe the beginning of it was really the verse before in Jude 22. "And if some have compassion, making a difference." You see, when you have a broken heart for people, Jesus will use you. So before you start building your mission and maybe getting your plane tickets to go somewhere, let Jesus first break your heart. And then get out of the sound of the bells of your church building. Someone needs your rescue mission at the gates of hell. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and share it so that you can see more videos from Cross Creek Foundation and Church.